Welcome, hockey fans, and good evening inside Malmö Arena in Malmö, Sweden, as we get set for tonight's matchup featuring the Malmö Redhawks and the Frölunda Indians in Game 2. And we are set to go as Malmö will win the opening face-off, controlling in their own zone. Look out as Tuukka Mantilla blows a tire, gets back up, sends this one out to neutral ice. As this one will be sent the length of the ice. And this will be an icing call, despite the fact Ryan Lash was there to try and beat out that icing call. However, this face-off will come all the way back into the Frölunda zone. Face-off coming to the right of Gustafsson. Clean win back to the line. He'll walk it down to the half boards, now back to the line. Storm with the shot, that one way wide of the net. Now following up on the rebound, shot right on Gustafsson with his first save of the game early on here in the first period. As this one gets played back to the line, but Frölunda picks it up and moves it back the other way. Hjalmarsson now into the offensive zone, backhanded attempt. He sends it off the bottom side of the crossbar. And now back the other way, Jan Mercic with Frölunda. A great opportunity for Frölunda there. Malmö controlling in the offensive zone now. This one gets played back to the line. As that shot hits a body, Mercic able to collect. Now from the half boards, Jan Mercic will take a heavy check there, frees it up for Frölunda. Now from the slot, feeding that one right out front. Gustafsson with the right pad save, denying Axel Wemmenborn in close. Now from the blue line, this one gets forced out to neutral ice. Frölunda able to take it back as the pace here fast and furious early on. Rasmus Dahlin will backhand this one in. Alsenfelt from behind his net will play it to the half boards. And now Brett Rockshani trying to feed this one out the other way. Daniel Zaar has that one taken away from him, or rather Max Gertz has that one taken away from him as Frölunda try to work it back the other way off the boards into the Malmö zone. Icing is waved off. Coming away with it in the corner, he'll play this one back to the line to his defenseman, who sends this one purposely wide off the end boards. And now did that one come outside the line? I believe it did. It's an offside call going against Frölunda. But here you see Jan Mercic splitting the defenseman, sends that one off the crossbar. Almost opening up the score early on for Frölunda, and then back the other way. Axel Wemmenborn on the doorstep has a nice little redirect, but denied by the right pad of Gustafsson. So a couple of good scoring chances early on for each team. From center, this one will be fired in deep. He gets taken down hard by Max Gertz, coming away with it now as Christopher N. Now back the other way, controlled by Rosalie Olsen as he'll fire it into the corner. Rosalie Olsen from the corner plays it around the boards. Coming away with it is Gertz. Max Gertz playing this one off the boards out to neutral ice. Christopher N will play this one into the offensive zone. Stopped up by Alsenfelt there for Ward. Ward from behind his own net looking to start out now. Malmö into the offensive zone, looking for the feather pass out front, and he's going to draw a penalty here. It was Johan Olofsson looking for the redirect, and Frölunda will go a man down with under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first period. And there is a very fast pace here, a lot of energy to start this one, which is exactly what you'd expect from a hockey or from the playoffs. But here you see Malmö with the good breakout and just trying to feather that one over to Olofsson, and he draws the hooking call there. Jonathan Sigalet getting his stick up in the midsection. As Sigalet, I think, had he been looking at the puck, probably could have poked that one away without drawing the penalty. Head coach Roger Romberg not a fan of that call, as he saw there. Face-off coming to the left of Gustafsson as Malmö look to get set up, but Frölunda with the face-off will fire this one the length of the ice. Alsenfelt stopping it up behind his net. Now back the other way into the offensive zone. Brett Rockshani from the half boards. This one gets poked down low. Frölunda with an aggressive penalty kill here. Good back check in their own zone. And now back to the line. Just able to hold that one in is Niels Andersson as he'll rip it around the boards. Hannemark lets it go to the far half boards for Rockshani, who will play this one back to the line to Andersson from the high slot, making moves around his man. Puck deflects wide of the net. Olofsson able to come away with it now. Olofsson playing this one in along the end boards. Off the back of the net. Olofsson trying to battle it, or rather Storm was trying to battle it away. Rakshani coming away with it in the corner as Frölunda just not giving Malmö any space here. They will now, however, as the Redhawks look to get set up. Olofsson now from the corner, bottom of the circle. He'll play this one back to the line to Rakshani. Cross ice pass over to Anderson. Niels Anderson playing this one to Olofsson. Olofsson looking for the slap pass to the slot, bouncing puck in front of the net. Olofsson able to collect. He'll send this one to the high slot. Rakshani with the wrist shot. That one deflects wide. Now coming away with it as Rosali Olsen, as he'll send this the length of the ice with 42 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Now back the other way into the offensive zone along the left side. Along the inboards here, Frölunda trying to regain possession in their own zone as Max Freiberg will send this one to the line, but not out. Daniel Czar able to hold it in as he'll walk it down to the half board. Czar looking for the backdoor pass for Alvarez, can't find him. Back to the line, held in, however. Anton Malari with the shot. And now a big rebound out front, cleared away from danger and sent the length of the ice. And we're back to 5-on-5 action, so a good penalty kill from Frölunda, but also a decent power play for Malmö, despite the fact they weren't able to score. And look out, a couple bodies coming together at the blue line. This will be whistled offside. Now we'll have a face-off in the neutral ice with less than 5 minutes elapsed here in the first period, which has been full of energy so far. Neutral ice face-off now as linesmen having some words for the players on the far side. Frölunda able to control as this one is sent back into their own zone. Dahlin controlling. Cross ice pass intercepted there by Ward as he knocks that one out of the air. Dahlin in his own corner plays it around. And coming away with it now is Almquist. Look out as he sidesteps a check. Dahlin able to pick it up. Cross ice pass played off the boards into the offensive zone, and this is going to be an offside as Patrick Westerholm puts himself offside there. And we'll have another face-off in the neutral ice with less than 5 minutes elapsed, or with more, just over 5 minutes elapsed rather, here in the first period. Both teams already with at least one decent scoring chance. Jan Mersic ringing a backhander off the crossbar after nicely splitting the defense. And then Malmö with a couple of opportunities in tight. Weimenborn facing off against Lundqvist, but Lundqvist is going to be waved out of the circle. He'll be replaced by Ryan Lash. Clean win back to the line. Malmö controlling as this one will be fed in deep. From the inboards, Alvarez tips it off. Now Weimenborn trying to center out front, comes off the back of the net, back to the inboards, and now Weimenborn, or rather Alvarez. Drop pass for Mantilla finds its way to the inboards. Weimenborn battling hard there against Sigalet. In the corner now, collected by Alvarez. That shot easily stopped by Gustafsson, but almost a rebound put home. On the doorstep was Axel Weimenborn as Gustafsson bit of trouble controlling that rebound. But he holds on for the stoppage with 14:31 remaining here in the first frame. Face-off coming to the left of Gustafsson. Now this one is poked behind the net. Coming away with it is Forsberg as he'll play this one to Gertz. Gertz gets taken down. No call on the play as the Malmö fans react to that one. As it looked like Matt Donovan just kind of blew a tire and took Gertz down. Now on the doorstep, lets the shot go. Big scramble out front. Nobody can seem to collect the puck as it finds its way to the half boards now. Czar. And it looks like this is going to be a hand pass, or I think this was whistled a hand pass for Malmö, I believe. And there you see Gertz turning away from Donovan, who just toe picks there and takes Gertz down. Referee right there, no hand in the air. And in the playoffs, of course, the referees let players get away with a lot more than they would in the regular season. So this one is played to the half boards, but sent back in deep, bouncing puck towards the front of the net. Backhanded attempt right on, and Gustafsson with the save. Now controlling in his own zone is Grunstrom as he'll play this one up to Almquist. Almquist over to Dahlin. Rasmus Dahlin pestered there by Handemark. He's able to poke it up to the far blue line, and now Almquist will send this one in deep as Frölunda really struggling at the moment. They really haven't gotten anything going in the offensive zone other than that one early Jan Mersic opportunity as Malmö work it back the other way. That one knocked out of the air. And Frölunda coming away with it out of his reach, however, as Malmö will move this back the other way. Anderson feeding it right out front, shot right on Gustafsson with the save. And Olofsson looking for the back of the net, denied by Gustafsson as he had a good bead towards the net with the defenseman bearing down on him, but just wasn't able to bury it. And now back the other way, Malmö will work this one out to neutral ice and now back into the offensive zone. Heavy check thrown along the boards as Frölunda try to work it back the other way. Back into their own zone, controlled now by Matt Donovan. As he'll play this one up towards center. No further, however, as it's sent back in as Norstable will control along his own half boards, playing it to Donovan. Donovan up the ice now to Olofsson. Victor Olofsson, the SHL leading goal scorer in the regular season, but Malmö back with numbers through the neutral ice into the offensive zone from the slot. Alvarez can't get a shot away. Great stick check there by Ryan Lash, and now this will be an offside call going against Malmö as that one cleared the line. And Malmö right now not giving Frölunda any opportunities whatsoever as they have struggled to get through the neutral ice pretty much all period long. And there you see Storm with a great opportunity, but Gustafsson just able to get a piece of it. Now Dahlin will play this to Almquist. Almquist up to center ice and now into the offensive zone is Rosalie Olsen. He'll play this one down low for Freiberg. Freiberg battling along the inboards. Not the only one, however. 4 players there trying to fish it out. Freiberg coming away with it as he'll walk this one towards the half boards. Snuffed up by his own player there. He'll feed it into the corner. Now Malmö coming away with it. Daniel Czar taken back by Rosalie Olsen, who will play this one in deep. And now look out. There's Christopher N. Forces Forsberg into the back of his own net. Knocks it off its moorings, and we'll have a stoppage with 11:49 remaining here in the first period. Scoreless tie between these two teams. But like I mentioned, Malmö really not giving Frölunda anything at the moment, as they have really been all over them. Oscar Altenfeld really hasn't been tested so far in this one. Of course, the one opportunity that Frölunda had that was a good scoring opportunity went off the crossbar, and so Altenfeld wasn't able to get a piece of that, but probably gave that crossbar a little tap and said thank you as that one was kept out by the iron. As Malmö working it back the other way, feathered pass out front, Gustafsson paddles it away. Olofsson playing this one down low. All the way around the boards, back to the blue line, Czar. Cross ice pass, long shot right on Gustafsson with the left pad save. Frölunda back to the line, held in by Stefan Warg. Warg trying to cross ice pass, fans on it, now moves it to Handemark. Handemark feeding this one down to the half board, or down to the end boards rather. Lars Brigman now can't come away with it as this one is played off the boards by Simon Hjalmarsson and back to center ice. Hjalmarsson now into the offensive zone. Hjalmarsson, drop pass, top of the slot, can't get a shot away. Will now sharp angle attempt over the net as Olsenfeld lets that one go. Now this one back to the line, able to hold it in. He'll play it in deep. Now Stefan Warg behind his own net. This one poked down to the corner. Coming away with it. He'll send it around the boards. Going to send that one to himself, but Frölunda take it back and work it back into the Malmö zone as Warg once again in his own corner. Now from the top of the circle, poke back to the line to Donovan, who plays this one down low. Centering right out front, drifts harmlessly through the crease, couldn't make good contact with it as this one gets sent all the way back out to neutral ice and Frölunda forced back into their own zone. As Donovan plays this behind his own net. Now back the other way is Ryan Lash as he'll drop it at his own line. And he gets checked, but able to move it into the Malmö end. Rakshani, look out, gets crushed against the corner boards there. As Frölunda forced back into their own zone. Adam Almquist now in his own corner. Playing this one up to his captain, Joel Lundqvist. Off the boards to himself. Nice little pass over to Victor Olofsson. He's got Lash with him. Ryan Lash looking for the trailer. He'll send it back to Lash in the corner. Centering out front for Olofsson. Backdoor pass off the side of the net. Great scoring opportunity, and now Olofsson with a shot right on. Alsenfelt with the save. Frölunda pressuring here. Lundqvist with the shot, and he scores on his way to the ice. The one-timer from Joel Lundqvist finds the back of the net, and Frölunda with the 1-0 lead. And you felt that one coming over the last 20 seconds or so as Frölunda absolutely peppering Oscar Alsenfelt. And Joel Lundqvist, with his first of the playoffs, gives his team the 1-0 lead. There you see one opportunity, backdoor for Lundqvist, puts it off the side of the net. Olofsson with an opportunity right there. Good save by Alsenfelt. And then Ryan Lash to Joel Lundqvist, and Lundqvist a little off balance, falling to the ice. Able to get a good wrist shot away. Finds its way to top corner against Alsenfelt. So Frölunda open things up just over halfway through the first period. Daniel Czar now into the offensive zone. Taken away from him as Frölunda will work it back the other way. Into the offensive zone is Nyberg in the corner. That one taken away as Anderson comes away with it. Back up to the top of the circle as Malmö work it back the other way. Into the offensive zone now. That shot right on, and Gustafsson with the glove save will hold on for the stoppage. Let's take a look now at shots, and there you see Frölunda's only got one shot on net. It hasn't even registered yet. It is 1-0, that 1-0 goal for Frölunda is their only shot on net. Malmö with 8 missed shots, 4-1 in favor of Frölunda. Hits are 5-4. Face-offs, Malmö winning in that respect 7-3. One power play opportunity for the Redhawks, of course, generating just one power play shot. However, Frölunda with a successful penalty kill, able to hold them off. So 100% penalty killing so far for Frölunda. Taking a look at the other game going on at the moment. It is, of course, Leftiu playing host to Farjestad, who are locked at a scoreless tie. About 8.5 minutes into that one. Make sure to keep you updated on that game as the evening goes on. And, of course, invite you to head on over to shl.se if you'd like to keep updated as well. Joel Lundqvist, of course, twin brother of New York Rangers goaltender Henrik Lundqvist, 3-time SHL champion and longtime Frölunda veteran. Had a chance to interview Rasmus Dahlin, of course, earlier in the season. And when asked about Joel Lundqvist, he said it was one of his heroes growing up, so it's a little surreal for the young 17-year-old to be playing with Joel Lundqvist, who, of course, has been with the team since the late 90s. That shot doesn't find its way on target. That one does. Gustafsson with the right pad save. Matt Donovan now controlling, playing this one up to center. No further as Malmö will work it back into the offensive zone. Handemark, cross-ice pass for Warg. Stefan Warg with the shot. That one finds its way on target. Gustafsson somehow able to track that one down and holds on for a stoppage as Stallberg going after Olofsson here. Linesman there to break it up. 8:43 remaining here in the first frame. 1-0 the score in favor of the Indians. Face-off coming to the left of Gustafsson. Back, long shot, finds its way wide of the net. In the corner now, he'll poke this one up to the half boards, and now all the way back to center ice. Wemenborn, or rather, shot right on, steered aside by Gustafsson. That was Kim Rosdahl with the shot as the puck finds its way all the way back into the Malmö end. All the way around the boards to the far corner. Collected by Almquist. Now back the other way. Rosley Olsen will slap this one in deep all the way around the boards to the far half boards. Coming away with it, there's Freiberg. Battling against Arell is Freiberg now. Back to the line to no one in particular as it comes all the way back into the Frölunda zone. controlling behind the net now. Malmö will work it back the other way. And a heavy check from behind as this one finds its way back into the Frölunda zone. Daniel Czar first to arrive. And the corner now as he'll play it behind the net. Frölunda coming away with it now. Matt Donovan playing into his defensive partner, will work this one back the other way. Morstebo playing it in deep. Olsenfelt leaves there behind the net for Olsen. Jens Olsen battling in his own zone. And that one up in the air for quite some time, finds its way back into the corner. Victor Olofsson. And now Victor Olofsson is going to be forced back to his own bench after losing his helmet. Playing the puck without a helmet here in the SHL is an automatic 2-minute penalty. Back the other way now, controlled by Brigman. As this one finds its way into the inboards. Brigman battling there hard, moving into the corner now to Olofsson. Back to the line, Anderson with the long shot. That one tipped wide by Handemark out front. And a big check thrown there. That was Simon Hjalmarsson, and now an opportunity for Malmö from the slot. That shot whipped just wide. Anderson couldn't put it on target. Jan Mersic now behind his own net, but Malmö take it back as they pressure here in the first period. He's taken down in the slot. Redhawks fans hollering for a penalty. One-time attempt wide of the net off the stick of Handemark. Now Storm battling in the corner. Will feed this one back to the line as this one is worked into the corner. Now finds its way to Gustafsson, who will hold on for the stoppage with 5:50 remaining in the first period. And I wanted to check, actually, speaking of Lundqvist and Rasmus Dahlin, Lundqvist's rookie year for Frölunda, or Västra Frölunda as they were known back in 2000-2001. Joel Lundqvist, this should give you some perspective as to how long Joel Lundqvist has been playing in the league. Joel Lundqvist's rookie year was the same year Rasmus Dahlin was born. And so a bit of an interesting tidbit there, as Joel Lundqvist has spent his entire SHL career, I should say, with Frölunda. Spent a couple of seasons in the NHL with the Dallas Stars as well. Long shot doesn't find its way on target. Turnaround shot and it scores! Sharp angle attempt from the bottom of the circle, finds its way top corner against Gustafsson, and Malmö tie things up at 1. I believe it's Friedrich Storm who let that one go. Or no, it's Eric Forsell with his first of the season. Forsell with a quick turnaround shot, comes off the inside of the post and finds the back of the net. Didn't think he really had much to shoot at there, but found that sliver of daylight. And Malmö have tied things up. As this one off the boards, and Malmö back the other way into the offensive zone from the slot. That one cleared away from danger, back to the line, but not out. Playing this one into the corner now. He takes a heavy check into the boards there. It's Storm. Back to his feet, however, behind the net. Now Rosedal centering out front as Eric Forsell looking for another one. Rosedal controlling along the half boards. Now it gets poked back to the line, and Frölunda will move it back the other way, but Malmö take it back at center ice. Now Olsen playing this one cross ice to his defensive partner, who will feed this one out to neutral ice. Into the offensive zone now. That one poked away from Wemmenborn. He'll get it in the corner, plays it down low. Walking out of the end boards. Quick turnaround shot off the side of the net. And Alvarez will feed this down low for Rakshani. Back to the line, Anderson. Sharp angle attempt off the side of the net, rippled the mesh just the wrong side, unfortunately for Alvarez. Matt Donovan controlling now from the half boards, will feed this one back up to the neutral ice, and Malmö take it back in their own zone. Rakshani playing this one to his defenseman Anderson. Anderson playing this one up to Gertz. Gertz leaving the puck behind at center ice as Forsberg forced to retreat and collects and sends it to Ward. Ward cross ice pass to his defensive partner, sends this one up to neutral ice, taken back however by Sigalet and sent there to Nyberg. Sigalet controlling in his own corner. Lays this one behind the net. Nyberg back to the line, not out as Arell is able to hold this one in. Shot right on, big rebound out front, cleared away from danger. Gustafsson with the initial save, but a big juicy rebound bailed out by his defenseman there. Now Jan Mersic, drop pass from the slot. Can't control that hard pass, and now a 3-on-1 opportunity back the other way for Malmö into the offensive zone. Drop pass for Brygman, over to Olofsson, backdoor pass, couldn't get a shot on target. Brygman controlling now, he'll play this one down to the end boards. Adam Almqvist poking this one up to Nyberg. And now all the way back into the Malmö end. From center, this one gets poked into the Frölunda zone. Almqvist controlling. Almqvist playing this one back to his defensive partner. From behind the net now, it's Rasmus Dahlin through the neutral ice. Long shot doesn't find its way on target, tipped wide into the corner. Sharp angle attempt, wide, down low. Max Freiberg back to the line. Dahlin with the one-timer, looking for a redirect out front, didn't get it. Now Freiberg in the corner. This one poked back to the line and all the way back into the Frölunda zone. Quick turnaround pass by Donovan, trying to spring Rosalie Olsen, who dives to poke it towards the front of the net. Nobody there to receive it, however. In the corner now. Olsen off the end boards. Now Anderson from behind his own net. Through the neutral ice now, he'll gain center, fires this one right onto Gustafsson, who blockers that one up into the meshing for a stoppage. With 2:10 remaining here in the first period. Eric Forsell and Joel Lundqvist. One goal for each of their teams. There you see Olsen probably just hoping for a redirect off Handemark, but Gustafsson able to get just a piece of it with his blocker. Siglet can't control, as this one is played in deep. Siglet able to come away with it along his own end boards. We'll play this one up to Olofsson, who fires it all the way down into the Malmö zone. Not enough for icing as it's collected by Malari. Now Czar trying to feed that one out front. Return pass, backdoor pass, what a beauty! As Malmö take the 2-1 lead, it's Lucas Houdum. Beautiful passing play by the Redhawks, finished off by Houdum. And we'll see here Malari with the pass off the half boards. Goes to Brygman, I believe. Or no, Forsberg. Czar back to Forsberg. Forsberg with the no-look backhand. And Gustafsson, no chance on that one. As you see, he stretches with the right pad. Just a desperation attempt there by Gustafsson. But no chance as Houdum puts that one up and over into the gaping 6x4. And Malmö take the 2-1 lead late in the first frame. From the corner now, Malmö in their own zone, battling here to get this one out. As this one is fed out to the neutral ice, and now potential 2-on-1 back the other way, hustling to catch up. Now feathered out front, but it's blocked and sent to the end boards there. Good play by Rasmus Dahlin to poke that one away. There was good hustle there by Simon Hjalmarsson to try and cut down that 2-on-1 opportunity. Dahlin now controlling from the corner. He'll play it up to Jan Mersic. Mersic fans on the pass, but eventually gets to his target, taken out of the air there by Handemark. Adam Almqvist now from his own half boards will play it down low. Rasmus Dahlin controlling behind his own net. Back the other way now, controlled by Christopher N. Poked back at the blue line, however, to Rosalie Olsen. Friedrich Storm able to play this one back into the Frölunda zone with 35 seconds remaining here in the first period. Rasmus Dahlin playing this one up to Rosalie Olsen, who gets drilled in neutral ice. And now we've got a penalty upcoming here. And it's going to go against Rosalie Olsen. And so with 26 seconds remaining here in the first period, Malmö will go back to the man advantage for the second time tonight. And here you see Rosalie Olsen. I think he gets him up high. Like Anderson got Rosalie Olsen up high. Does he give him a whack? Looked like he wanted to. Roger Rongberg looks very unhappy with the call there. I'm not too sure what the call is here, honestly, as it looked like Anderson was the one to hit Rosalie Olsen up high. Referee saw something different. Take a look at it again. As Anderson gets his elbow right up in the face of Rosalie Olsen. Rosalie Olsen showing some restraint there as he looked like he wanted to give Anderson a solid two-handed whack with the stick. As Malmö will start on the man advantage with possession. Oh, and my apologies, it's going to be 4-on-4. So Anderson is going to be issued a penalty, and so some 4-on-4 action to finish this first frame. There's 13 seconds remaining in the first period. Jens Olsen controlling in his own zone now. He'll retreat behind his net. Now start out. Olsen up along the left side, just able to control. Long shot finds its way off a stick up into the meshing for a stoppage. And I believe we'll have 1 second put back on the clock for the end of the first period. And so we'll have one last face-off. And it looks like 20 minutes will end 2-1 in favor of the Malmö Redhawks. Mark might just try and slap this one towards the net. And one last shot. Didn't find its way on target. So 2-1 the score in favor of the hometown team after 20 minutes of play. Let's take a look now at stats from the first period. My goodness, Malmö heavily outshooting Frölunda 17-2. However, Frölunda has got a 50% scoring ratio right now, so that's not too bad. Missed shots 6-5 in favor of Frölunda. Hits are 9-6 in favor of Malmö. Faceoffs 15-4 in favor of the Redhawks. And so Malmö absolutely dominating that first period. Frölunda, of course, opening things up in the scoring category, but Malmö, with a couple of unanswered, carry the 2-1 lead into the second period. But Oscar Alsenfelt, just one save in that first period. 500 save percentage, which is obviously not good, but just 2 shots on net all period long. And Gustafsson making 15 saves in that first frame as we are back underway. Malmö controlling in front of his own net. Nice nifty little move between his own legs as this one finds its way back to the line, and Frölunda will send it back into their own zone. 4-on-4 action for the next minute 20 here. As Ryan Lash will feed this one up to his own blue line. Back the other way now. Poked away from Nyberg. And now Malmö with a 2-on-1 opportunity. That shot ripped just off the blocker of Gustafsson. He had Handemark with him, but Malari electing to take the shot. And Gustafsson with a good save early in this second frame. Now Sigalet playing this one around the boards all the way to the half boards, and now sent out to the neutral ice all the way back into the Malmö zone. Morel, long pass up the ice, hits its target. Into the offensive zone. That shot doesn't find its way through a couple bodies. Wraparound opportunity on the far side, but Gustafsson able to jam the skate against that far or close post and keep that one out. As Frölunda work it back the other way now. Norstebo taking off the puck, or rather Grundstrom. As Rasmus Dahlin in his own zone will retreat behind his own net. We'll play this to Almquist off the inboards. Who plays it to Grundstrom. Grundstrom along the half boards. Given up in the offensive zone, however. That shot right on. Gustafsson with the save. Olofsson on the doorstep looking for a rebound, not going to find it. As Gustafsson holds on for the stoppage. But here you see the nice play by Anton Malari. Steps up, makes the nice poke check, creates a 2-on-1 opportunity for himself, but Gustafsson with the good blocker save. 11 seconds remaining in 4-on-4 action. Before Anderson and Rosalie Olsen step out of the box, Stefan Warg from the top of the circle lets the shot go, hits a body out front, doesn't find its way on target. Donovan controlling now from behind his own net. Back to 5-on-5 action. Cross ice pass into the offensive zone now. Christopher N cutting right to the front of the net. Big rebound out front, sitting in front of the crease there, just couldn't bang it home. As Matt Donovan will play this one cross ice over to Dahlin. Finds his way to Rosalie Olsen, who gets taken down, or rather, Nyberg got taken down into the offensive zone there. We're along the end boards. Rosalie Olsen playing this one back to the top of the circle. Dahlin with the one-time attempt. Bit of a puck stood up on him there and sent that one up over the crossbar as Malmö controls now. Cross ice pass as Rosedal retreats back into his own zone. Kim Rosedal playing it off the boards out to the neutral ice, swept in by Dahlin. Malmö trying to work it back the other way. Handemark playing this one out to the neutral ice. Brigman, drop pass for Olofsson, who can't get a shot away. Olofsson able to play this one in deep from the half boards now. He'll take a heavy check from behind as he gets kind of sandwiched. Slow to get back up. As Frölunda work it back the other way now. Joel Lundqvist, cross ice pass. Back to Lundqvist at the line. Lundqvist, big rebound off the inboards, comes off the side of the net. Malmö trying to work it back the other way. Held in at the line nicely. As that shot right on, steered aside by the blocker of Olsenfeld all the way around, and Sigalet will collect at his own, or at center ice rather. Played off the boards back into the Malmö end. Alvarez tips that one to the far blue line, no further, as this one will get sent right back in. Olsenfeld from behind his own net will play this one off the boards. Pinching down low is Olofsson. Can't collect the puck, however, as Frölunda regain possession at their own blue line. Sigalet will play this one cross ice to his defensive partner. Into the offensive zone is Ryan Lash. He's got a clean look at the net with the shot right on. And Oscar Olsenfeld with the save as he's able to hold on for the stoppage with less than 4 minutes elapsed here in the second frame. Here you see Joel Mustonen getting sandwiched between Brigman and Olofsson. Slow back to the bench. He'll remain on the bench, but looks like he might have taken a check up high. This puck along the boards now. Malmö able to come away with it. Along the half boards, this will be played out to neutral ice in the air. As Mercick plays it back into his own zone. We'll get it back now. Mercick stepping around a couple of Redhawks there as he'll feed this one up along the right side. Donovan into the offensive zone. That sharp angle attempt wide of the net, off the boards, back to the line, but not out. Played back in deep by Norstevo. Now in the corner, he'll play it into the end boards. Forsberg gets taken down from behind. Man's hollering for a penalty, won't get it. Playing this one hard off the boards, out to neutral ice. Rasmus Dahlin collects and plays this over to Almquist. Almquist through the neutral ice, or rather Donovan, as he'll fire this one in deep. Olsenfeld stops it up there for Mantilla. Tuukka Mantilla with a stretch pass up the ice, just out of the reach there of Storm. As Dahlin in his own zone looks to start out. Cross ice pass up to center. Into the offensive zone is Lash. Lash with the shot right on. That one went through the 5-hole of Olsenfeld, but he was able to keep it out. As Christopher N controls along the half boards, he'll play it down low. Rosalie Olsen with the wraparound attempt. Big rebound out front, bouncing puck in front of the crease. As Christopher N plays this one back to the line, Almquist over to N. N over to Dahlin with the one-time attempt, hits a body. Dahlin gets it back. He'll sweep this one in deep. Rosalie Olsen now walking off the end boards. Backdoor pass, beautiful move out front, and they score. Pulls it to the backhand, and Adam Almquist ties things up at 2. What a beauty by Adam Almquist as he outweights Oscar Olsenfeld, gets him to bite on the forehand, pulls it to the backhand, and just sweeps that one home for his first of the playoffs. You see Dahlin with the one-time attempt. Couldn't get it on target, throws it down low for Rosalie Olsen, and then look at this. Adam Almquist just catches Olsenfeld going left to right. uses his own momentum against him, pulls it to the backhand, and just puts that one into the back of the empty net. From the half boards now, this one will be sent out to neutral ice. Olofsson now controlling. He'll play this one back in front of his own net. Now look out on the doorstep, trying to sweep that one towards the net. Wasn't able to as Malmö break back the other way into the offensive zone on the partial break. Lets the shot go, and that one whistles wide. Olsson turning around from the blue line will fire this one into the far corner. Handemark playing it in to the inboards. Westerholm back to the half boards. Now Handemark drills his man against the boards, but Frölunda will move it back the other way. And now this is going to be offside. Just pulling it to the backhand as he moved into the offensive zone was Jonathan Sigalet. Puts his teammate offside on the close side. Face off in the neutral ice in front of the Frölunda bench. Brett Rakshani has his jersey pulled from behind. Fans reacting to that one, as this will get fed all the way down the ice. Gustafsson along his own inboards will play this one around to the half boards. Joel Lundqvist there to try and collect, as he'll play it to Donovan. Matt Donovan playing it to Lash. Lash back to Donovan. Donovan up the ice off the boards. No icing on the play as Anderson will collect in his own zone. Taken hard into the boards there by Lundqvist. Tripped up as the puck's still in the corner. Malari steaming in to try and free this one up. As Lundqvist trying to send it back to the top of the circle, but Malmö will work it back the other way. They've got numbers through center as Anderson tries to catch up with this one. Playing it to Alvarez. Alvarez with this centering pass, but couldn't make good contact. And now a 3-on-1 possibility back the other way for Frölunda. Ryan Lash into the offensive zone to Olofsson. Good intercept there, however, as he breaks up that opportunity and works it back the other way. Anton Malari through the neutral ice. Drop pass for Alvarez. Alvarez can't get a shot away. Top of the circle, he'll play this one back to the line to Forsberg, who plays this one to the half boards. Now Forsberg gets it back in front of his own bench. Forsberg walking this one down low to the corner. Taking off the puck, or no, he's not, as Jan Mercic doing his best effort to take him off the puck. Wasn't able to, as Rasmus Dahlin will collect from behind his own net. Plays this one up to the half boards. Victor Olofsson will chop this one out to center, but no further. Azarel will play this back to his defenseman, who sends this one up the ice. And now Dahlin with the long stretch pass attempt. Caught deep, however, was out him, so this one gets fired in. And Frölunda try to work it back the other way. Grundstrom can't collect. Mersak at center, moves it to Grundstrom. Into the offensive zone, big hit at the blue line as Hjalmarsson gets drilled on a clean shoulder-to-shoulder by Nicholas Arell. And now back the other way into the offensive zone is Storm. Friedrich Storm working around his man from the corner, now along the end boards, as this puck finds its way to Olsson. Jens Olsson playing this one down low. Back to the slot, drop pass to the top of the circle, lets the shot go. That one comes off a stick and high over the net. Malari taking a shoulder-to-shoulder check there, as that's freed up for Christopher N, who works it back the other way. N playing this one into the offensive zone. Gets it himself along the end boards, taken off the puck, however, by Olsson. Rosalie Olsson there in the corner battling against Handemark, as Christopher N came steaming in as well. Now this one from Norstavo is played in deep. Christopher N takes a check from behind, stays on his feet. Mantilla plays this one back to the line and not out. Nice hold at the line there. Long shot finds its way wide of the target. Handemark taking a check, moving it to Mantilla. Mantilla playing this one up to Handemark, but it's intercepted in the high slot. Now Donovan at the top of the circle, looking for the backdoor pass, but it's intercepted, and Malmö will work it back the other way. Slowly through the neutral ice is Jens Olsson at the end of a long shift, so he'll just play this one in deep and go for a change. You see 5 shots on net for Frölunda already, just 3 for Malmö in this second period. And Rakshani gets tripped up in the offensive zone, taken back by Westerholm. Westerholm will play this one off the boards out to the Malmö end. Ekberg along his own end boards will play this one softly to the opposite corner. Now a heavy check thrown as this puck is moved out to the neutral ice. A dangerous hit thrown by Ryan Lash, as Lars Brygman went hard, or rather Axel Wenneborn went hard into the boards there, a little off balance. And This one will be deflected off a stick up into the meshing for a stoppage with 9:56 remaining here in the second period. Taking a look at full game stats now. Shots on goal 20-7 in favor of the Malmö Redhawks. 3 shots on goal so far for the Redhawks here in the second frame, and 5 for the Frölunda Indians. Missed shots 8-6 in favor of Frölunda. Hits 15-9 in favor of Malmö, as this has been a very physical game so far. And Malmö absolutely dominating in the face-off circle, 20-5. 1 power play opportunity for the Redhawks, generating 1 power play shot. However, not able to take advantage of the man advantage. And so Frölunda with 100% penalty killing at the moment. Taking a look at the other game in the league. Still waiting for the second period of play to get underway in that one, as Skellefteå with the 2-0 lead over Färjestad heading into the second period. We'll make sure to keep you updated on that game, as Skellefteå looks to take a 2-0 series lead against Färjestad. 9:56 remaining here in this second frame. 2-2 the score. And a very entertaining game of hockey so far in this one. Lots of energy, lots of physicality, and a few goals. Face-off coming to the right of Alsenfelt. Frölunda controlling. Along the end boards, Anderson now takes a check in the corner. Hustling over is Forsberg, as he'll work it back the other way now. Forsberg playing this one to Malari. Malari will find center and fires this one in deep. Gustafsson stops it up for Almquist behind the net, who rings this one around the boards, back out to neutral ice. 3 Malmö players caught in the offensive zone, so they have to wait to move in, but Frölunda takes it back now, as this one will be sent into the Redhawk zone, and it's going to be an icing call. And now Malari going after Dahlin after the whistle. Lundqvist giving Howdem a bit of a face wash there as well, as the veterans stepping up to protect their young defenseman. .9:29 remaining here in the second frame. Face-off coming to the left of Gustafsson. Back to the line. Over to Orell. Orell, long shot right on. Gustafsson able to make the save. Big juicy rebound collected by Frölunda, as they'll work it back the other way. Hjalmarsson playing this one deep into the offensive zone. Orell gets to it first, but Hjalmarsson takes it back. Hjalmarsson around the boards. Now along the half boards. Throw this one in deep. Good check there, thrown by Mantilla, as this puck is freed up and sent back to center. Grundstrom into the offensive zone along the line, right side. Along the half boards now. Drop pass at the line for Donovan, who lets the shot go. That one wide of the net. Pinching down low. This one is sent in deep by Nyberg. Around the boards, Rosedal collecting now. Kim Rosedal cutting in front of his net. Bit of a risky play there. This one tipped into the Frölunda zone, however, and Donovan back in his own corner to collect. Donovan now will slap this one up the ice. Can't gain the blue line, however, as Frölunda into the offensive zone now. Nyberg sends that one off a stick and up over the meshing for a stoppage, or rather, Norstebo. And we'll have a stoppage with 8:22 remaining here in the second frame. 2-2 the score. Face-off coming to the right of Alsenfelt. Malmö working it back the other way now. Into the offensive zone. Brigman feathering that one towards Gustafsson. And with Olofsson on the doorstep, takes no chances, jumps on top of it and holds on for the stoppage. Face-off coming to the right of Gustafsson. Dribble draw finds his way just wide of the net, harmlessly through the crease into the far corner. Alvarez now against Siglet, getting some help from N. Now coming away with it is Malmö. It's Rakshani from behind the net. Brett Rakshani playing this one back to the line from the high slot. He lets the shot go. That one wide of the net. From the half boards now, Freiberg. And it's Nyberg who fell down, getting some help from Siglet, who takes it back in his own zone. Off the boards, up to center, intercepted by Malmö. On the inboards now, Westerholm poking this one to the corner, gets it back. Westerholm along the half boards, taken out by Malari. This one gets forced back to neutral ice. Frölunda back the other way. He'll gain center and flips this one in deep. Anderson taken off the puck hard there by Rasmus Dahlin. Good strong play from the young defender. And a heavy check thrown along the end boards as this puck is freed up. And Malmö working it back the other way. Adam Olmqvist in his own zone. Playing this one around the boards over to Rasmus Dahlin. Dahlin through the neutral ice. He'll play it up to the left side to Mersak. Jan Mersak along in the corner, back to the line. Over to Donovan with the one-time attempt. Whistles that one up high. From the half boards now, Malmö will control. Howdam playing it off the boards. Out to neutral ice, but no further as it gets sent right back into the Malmö zone. Arell behind the net will poke this one to the far corner. Mersak will play it down low behind the net. Centering out front. Back to the top of the circle. Now back to the line. Mersak able to hold that one in on the backhand. Norstavo back to Mersak. Mersak will fire this one in deep behind the net. Malari ties up Hjalmarsson as Malmö trying to work this one back the other way. Czar with a heavy chop trying to force it out, not able to. He will now, and this will be an icing call going against Malmö with 6:03 remaining here in the second frame. Very physical game so far here as we get some examples of it. We see Mustonen getting sandwiched between a couple of Redhawks. He was slow to the bench, and I don't actually think we've seen him back on the ice since that hit. Dahlin at the blue line, able to hold this one in. Malmö, however, sent it back out to neutral ice. Almqvist off the boards to Olofsson. Taken back by Malari. And now back the other way. Into the offensive zone. In the corner. Playing this one over to Brigman. Brigman, sharp angle, backdoor pass maybe. Now another backdoor pass attempt is deflected wide of the intended target. Lundqvist pursuing into the corner. He's taken off the puck, however. His patience shown there by Handemark as he'll move it up to Brigman. Brigman gains center, feathers it over to his captain, Handemark, who plays it towards the net. Gustafsson playing that one into the inboards with the right pad. Siglet in the corner. Taken back by Malmö. Rakshani moving to the front of the net. Can't get a shot away, however. Good poke check there. Breaks up that opportunity as Frölunda work it back the other way. Drop pass behind his intended target as Malmö will play this one softly out to neutral ice. At center now. Ekberg forced back into his own zone. Along the half boards now. Long pass up the ice. Finds its target into the offensive zone as Alvarez. Nice little drop pass for Wemenborn. As that shot hits a body, doesn't find its way on target. Now back the other way, Rosalie Olsen will flip this one in deep. Wemenborn takes a check. Ekberg as well as Wemenborn trying to play up one off the boards. Taken back by Frölunda in the offensive zone. One-time attempt sent wide there by Nyberg, or Freiberg rather. Battle in the corner as Warg is able to come away with it. And now Howdam, one of the goal scorers, works it back the other way. Howdam hard into the inboards with Matt Donovan. Donovan able to come away with it. Get some help from a teammate now, but Arell takes it back at the blue line as that one finds its way off a body and wide of the net. Stretch pass up the ice, intercepted by Malmö as Arell sends it to Mantilla, who will throw this one up the ice. Czar playing it into the offensive zone, not very deep, however, as Frölunda try to work it back the other way. That one knocked out of the air with a good stick. And now into the offensive zone is Kim Rosedal. Rosedal getting to the front of the net, and a good blocker save there by Gustafsson. Puck finds its way all the way around the boards. And now this one will be played in deep. And we've got Norstable, it looks like, down on the ice. One-time attempt right on, and Gustafsson somehow able to hold on, as that one looks like it gets wedged in his blocker, between his blocker and his stick, as Jens Olsen tries to break this 2-2 tie. That puck just disappears into the padding of Gustafsson. We'll see what happened to Norstable here. Oh, as he takes a check up high. That one harmlessly through the crease. With Storm on the doorstep there, just couldn't make contact with it. Olsen controlling off the restart. Along the inboards now, this one is played to the far corner. Siglet takes a check there from Rosedal, and Siglet goes down in a heap. Like a pretty standard check from Rosedal there. Siglet seems to be all right, as he's right back to his knees at least. Oh, and he catches the edge of the boards right there where the boards meet the glass. And I would say that was a clean hit thrown by Rosedal, just an unfortunate product of circumstance there, as he was a little doubled over. Roger Ronberg. Great facial expressions from the head coach so far in this game. Face-off coming to the left of Gustafsson. Clean win back from Malmö. Anderson lets one fly, hits a body out front, as Frölunda will work it back the other way. Freiberg into the offensive zone. He gets taken down, and this is going to be a penalty upcoming here against Malmö. It's going to be a holding call going against Handemark, I believe, as he held Freiberg as he moved into the offensive zone. Malmö fans not happy with this call. It's going to be Niels Anderson, not Friedrich Handemark. Yeah, I can understand why that's called a holding penalty in the regular season. Of course, that'd be called, but we've seen some no calls in the playoffs so far that one did seem like it could have gone either way, but either way, Frölunda will get a 2-minute man advantage here and break this 2-2 tie before the end of the second frame. Clean win back to the line as Frölunda will look to get set up. Donovan to Olofsson. Olofsson down low to Grundstrom. Now centering pass right out front for Mersak is turned aside by Olsenfelt, as Warwick plays that one towards the front of his net, and this one will be sent the length of the ice. Wemenborn sending his man into the corner. Grundstrom coming away with it. Back the other way, off the skate of Mersak. Into the offensive zone along the left side. Drop pass back to Mersak. Now to Mersak along the half boards. Play this one down low to Grundstrom. Grundstrom playing this one back to the line to Olofsson. Poke back to center ice, however. Donovan retreating into his own zone. Plays that one off the linesman, who's going to whistle this one offside on Rosedal. 2:09 remaining here in the second frame. 1:13 remaining with man advantage. And here you see great opportunity by Mersak, and I think he just put that one wide. Hard to tell from that angle whether or not Olsenfelt got a piece of it. Face off in the neutral ice now. Rasmus Dahlin and Jens Olsen pushed back by the linesman before the face-off. Dahlin playing this one up along the left side. From center, he'll fire this one in deep. Olsenfelt electing to let Olsen play that one. Looked like one of the Malmö players took high stick up high. Into the offensive zone now is Lars Brigman. Playing this one all the way around the boards. Wemenborn. Lundqvist plays it over to Hjalmarsson. And now Rasmus Dahlin into the offensive zone, as this one gets fired the length of the ice. Dahlin up to the neutral ice. Back the other way along the left side. controlled by Hjalmarsson, knocked out of the air with his stick as Malmö able to recover and will throw this one the length of the ice. Slapped from center, back into the Frölunda zone with just 13 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Rasmus Dahlin into the offensive zone from the high slot, lets the shot go. Hits Tuukka Mantilla out front, chopping at it, not able to clear the zone. And now off the boards and out to neutral ice. Olsenfeld from below his own net. And now we're back to 5-on-5 action. As this one, look out, gets tipped hard into the Malmö bench with 49 seconds to play here in the second frame. And right there, Stefan Ward takes a high stick that goes undetected by the referees. As this one is played in by Nyberg. Jan Mercic with a sharp angle attempt right on. Olsenfeld with the save as he holds on with the glove for a stoppage. 35 seconds remaining in the second period. 2-2 the score. Mercic lining up to take the face-off against Friedrich Handemark, going to the left of Olsenfeld. Malmö coming away with it. And this one will be played off the boards. That one looked like it hit the top of the glass, which stopped it up enough for no icing. Now Nyberg. And Mercic pursuing into the offensive zone. Siglet taking a hard check. Mercic leaves the puck behind the net as Malmö work it back the other way. This one will be flipped in. Nyberg coming away with it as he'll play this one off the boards up to the far blue line. As this one will be played in, stopped up by Olsenfeld. And that'll do it for 2 periods of play. 40 minutes in the bag, 2-2 the score. As Frölunda had a much better period in the second than they did in the first. And let's take a look now at those second period stats. As the shots on goal, much more evenly matched than the first period, which Malmö put 17 shots on net and Frölunda with just 2, but shots on goal in that second period 8-7 in favor of the Red Hawks. Missed shots 5-3 in favor of Frölunda, hits 7 apiece. Malmö, however, still winning in the face-off circle, 10-5 in that second frame. 1 power play opportunity for Frölunda, 1 power play shot, no power play goals. Taking a look at full game stats now, Malmö still heavily out shooting Frölunda. 25-9. Missed shots 11-8 in favor of Frölunda. Hit 17-13 in favor of the Red Hawks. Face-offs, and Malmö dominating the face-off circle as well. 27-9. 1 power play apiece, 1 power play shot apiece, and both teams with 100% penalty killing. And Frölunda will control right off the face-off as Siglet at neutral ice will play this one into the Malmö end. Mantilla in the corner. Playing this one to Arell, who will play it around the boards. Now Malmö will try to work it back the other way. Frölunda take it back in neutral ice. Siglet over to Freiberg. As Nyberg now controls, he'll fire this one deep into the Malmö end. Malmö controlling now as they try to work things back the other way. Playing this one off the boards up through neutral ice, taken back by Jan Mercic, who plays this over to Dahlin. Dahlin turned back at his own blue line, and now stolen by Malmö as they try to work in, but a good poke check there from Dahlin denies them that opportunity as this puck is collected in the corner by Grundstrom. Trying to feed it out front, not able to as he gets some help now from Mercic, who takes a heavy check along the end boards, able to move it to Hjalmarsson off the back of the net. Grundstrom now controlling from the corner, back to the line. Long shot, finds its way on target. Olsenfeld with the save, another shot right on. Olsenfeld with the good blocker save. As Rosedal will play this one out to the line. And now Storm one-on-one into the offensive zone against Dahlin. Dahlin takes the puck away from him as Storm tried to dance around him but wasn't able to. Frölunda controlling now as they work this one back the other way. Into the offensive zone is Westerholm. Westerholm in the corner. Now a high slot shot. Good block out front as that one doesn't find its way on target, nor stable with the shot. That one also blocked out front. Donovan playing this one to the half boards and now down to the corner. Heavy check thrown there as Ward comes away with it. Malmö will work it back the other way. 3-on-2 opportunity for Malmö into the offensive zone. Feathered back out front for Rosedal. Tried to send it to Rakshani, wasn't able to as Frölunda tried to force this one out to neutral ice. They will, as it finds its way to center and now into the offensive zone. From the circle lets the shot go. Good blocker save by Olsenfelt. Now Widerstrom in the corner. Coming away with it is Malmö as Rakshani will play this one out to the neutral ice and back into the Frölunda zone. Nyberg playing this one out to center ice. Forsberg takes it back, plays it to Olsen, who plays that one to Ward. Given up, however, to Christopher. In with the sharp angle attempt right on, steered aside by Olsenfelt. And now Howdam at center. We'll play this one back into his own zone. Mantilla collects. He'll play behind the net for Ward. Stefan Ward now back the other way through the neutral ice, knocked out of the air. Taken back at center as this will be an offside call, as Olofsson didn't quite clear the zone before Mantilla moved in. Face off in the neutral ice. Lundqvist can't win it back as Malmö will control. Niels Andersson will slap this one in deep all the way around. No, it ramps up and over the boards, and so we'll have a stoppage with just under 3 minutes elapsed here in the third period. Dahlin now controlling. Retreating behind his own net. He'll play this one over to his defensive partner, Almquist. Kind of Almquist back to Dahlin at the blue line as he'll work it out to center and now into the offensive zone. He'll fire it in deep. Around the boards now from behind the net. Malari controlling as he'll play this one up towards the blue line. Dahlin gets a hard check but is able to move it in deep. Malmö struggling to get it out. Now it's Dahlin goes down in a heap. And now Norstebo can't get that shot on target. This one gets poked into the corner. Ryan Lash with a good stick lift. And as Malmö trying to recover in their own zone. Andemark now able to play it over. Brigman from center slowly through the neutral ice. He'll turn back at the blue line, however, as the Redhawks in the midst of a change. And Brigman will go for a change himself now as Andersson will start out of his own zone, playing this one up along the left side. Backhanded into the offensive zone here. Norstebo along the end boards. Tripped up there was Grunstrom. As Frölunda looked to move it back the other way, Hjalmarsson now controlling. Loved out of the air in the corner there as Malmö regained possession in their own zone. As Forsell will play this one hard off the boards back into the Frölunda end. And this will be an icing call going against Malmö with 15:38 remaining here in the third frame. 2-2 the score as both these teams looking for that go-ahead goal. Face off to the left of Olsenfelt finds its way into the corner. Now Rosedal coming away with it. Malmö into the offensive zone along the left side now. Arell in the corner. He gets checked hard into the boards there by Dahlin. From the half boards, Mantilla pokes it down low. Now back, trying to send it back to Mantilla, wasn't able to, however, as Westerholm will send this one up the ice. Now that one gets flipped into the Malmö zone. And hard into the boards there, sent by Arell. Now Sebastian Stallberg right back to his feet though, so good sign there as this one is played around to the far half boards. Nyberg can't collect as Malmö look to work back the other way. Alvarez playing this one to Rakshani, who will play it over. Now in the high slot, bouncing puck in front of the net, couldn't get a shot away. Now back to the line, able to hold this one in is Malari with the shot. Big rebound out front, banged home by Robin Alvarez on the doorstep as he breaks the 2-2 tie and Malmö take the 3-2 lead. Robin Alvarez off the initial Anton Malari shot. Bit of a bouncing puck. Hard to track down there for Alvarez, but calm and collected is able to bang that one home. His second of the postseason. Now here you see the clearing attempt right to Malari with the shot from the high slot. Bouncing puck banged home by Alvarez midair as well. It looked like that puck was a couple inches off the ice and makes solid contact with it. It was, as Alvarez able to bang home the rebound. As Frölunda send this one back the other way. Along the inboards now, it's collected by Olsen, who will play this one over to his teammate. From the half boards now, this one will be worked back the other way. Olsen back towards the blue line, can't get it deep into the Malmö end, however, as Olsen takes it back. Now this one will be played into the Malmö zone. Stretch pass up the ice. Into the offensive zone is Brigman in the corner. Coming away with it, however, is Norstabo. Off a skate back to Norstabo, who will play to Donovan. Matt Donovan up along the right side to Jan Mersak. Mersak has that one played in deep. Bouncing in the corner now. Keeping Mantilla pinning Grundstrom against the boards there. Grundstrom can't come away with it, as Olofsson will work it back the other way through the neutral ice. He'll gain center. He'll fire this one in deep and go for a change as he wheels around and heads to the bench. Adam Lundqvist with time and space as he'll work out of his own zone. Trying to fire this one up. He does. Hits his target, Hjalmarsson, who dishes this one over to Westerholm. Westerholm with a sharp angle attempt, steered aside. Now back the other way is Anderson. Cross ice pass. Good read there from Rasmus Dahlin as he's into the offensive zone. Dahlin in the corner. Poked away from him as he's sent hard into the boards. As this one gets lifted out to neutral ice into the offensive zone. Race for the puck. Siglet is there. Backdoor pass. Lets the shot go. Gustafsson with a great save as he denies Jens Olsen the 2-goal lead. And back the other way is Frölunda as this one finds its way out to neutral ice. Forced to check up as this one now played in deep by Stallberg. Stefan Warg along the inboards. As this one finds its way to the half boards, held in, however, by Siglet as he'll play it down low for Widerstrom. Widerstrom can't collect as Malmö will look to work it back the other way. Into the offensive zone along the right side. Alvarez off the side of the net, jamming away at it there was Wemmenborn. Gustafsson able to make the save as Mantilla on the doorstep there. Takes a bit of a shot from Gustafsson, it looked like. Norstabo and Wemmenborn exchanging words as well. 12:27 rain in the third period, but here's a nice little pass from Friedrich Storm right to Rosedal, who gets denied by Gustafsson. Face-off coming to the left of Gustafsson and against Wemmenborn in the face-off circle. Donovan coming away with it as he'll play that to his teammate, who throws it up the ice to N. Christopher N into the offensive zone from the high slot, lets the shot go, hits a body, bouncing around in the slot now. And now coming away with it is Malmö as they'll work it back the other way. From center, he'll send this one in softly into the inboards. And we've got a penalty upcoming here to Malmö. So Frölunda with an opportunity try and tie things up as they get the sixth man on the ice. As this one will be touched up by Mantilla, and we'll have a holding call going against Malmö here with 11:53 remaining in the third period. And it looks like it's going to go against Robin Alvarez. He wraps up the midsection there. Well, Matt Donovan. Face-off coming to the left of Olsenfeld. Neither team able to find the back of the net on the man advantage so far in this one, as Frölunda has had one opportunity. Clean win back to the line. Donovan controlling. Over to the right side. Now down low for Mersak, or rather Norstabo, as this one is poked to Olofsson. Warg battling there. Grundstrom rather collects in the corner. Now back to the line, bouncing puck, Donovan can't control. or can't hold it in rather, as he's forced back to his own zone. Into the offensive zone, making moves. Stood up his Mersak, but still with possession of the puck. Still throw it in deep. Malmö comes away with it and sends it the length of the ice. Frölunda now starting out of their own zone, as Olofsson through the neutral ice will fire this one into the far corner. Now taken back by Malmö, and they'll send it the length of the ice once again. Frölunda in the midst of a change, as Gustafsson will play this one around the boards. Back to Almquist. Now Almquist from his own zone now, looking to start out. We'll play this one up to Rasmus Dahlin. Dahlin into the offensive zone along the left side. Drop pass for Lundqvist. Lundqvist from the half boards will play this one around all the way to the far half boards, as this one is held in nicely by Friedrich Hannemark with another opportunity, but Dahlin once again denies him the clearing opportunity. Dahlin controlling in the corner now. Plays this one down low. High slot, lets the shot go. That one hits a body and wide. All the way around the boards, Dahlin hustling over, gets some help from the snow in front of the Malmö bench there to slow the puck down, as Almquist will play this one to Ryan Lash with the sharp angle attempt. Lundqvist back to Lash, looking for the backdoor pass, can't find it, as Malmö will send it the length of the ice. With just 10 seconds remaining on the man advantage, Almquist will control from behind his own net. Forced out now as he'll start out. Almquist into the neutral ice, now into the offensive zone along the right side. Rosalie Olsen playing this one into the far corner, back to 5-on-5 action as Alvarez steps out of the box, and Malmö successfully killing off that penalty. Now Lundqvist controlling in the neutral ice. Back into his own zone, as this one will be thrown up along the left side to Max Freiberg, who will be whistled offside on the call. Taking a look now at total game stats. Shots on goal, 29-13 in favor of the Malmö Redhawks. So Frölunda with just 4 shots on net in this third period. I believe Malmö with 4 as well, as I think they finished the second period with 25. Missed shots 11-8 in favor of Frölunda. Hits 20-15 in favor of Malmö, as this has been a very physical game. Faceoffs 29-14 in favor of the Redhawks. 2 power play opportunities for Frölunda, 2 power play shots. 1 power play opportunity for Malmö, 1 power play shot. Neither team able to find the back of the net, the man advantage, however. And so penalty killing is 100% for both teams at the moment. Let's take a look at the other game. Currently in the second intermission, and left you with the big 4-0 lead over Färjestad, as they look poised to take a 2-game lead in that series, as Färjestad struggling to get anything going in game 2. Neutral ice face-off upcoming here. And the neutral ice now, as this one is sent in the Malmö zone, and now back the other way, as this one will be lifted deep into the Frölunda end. Gustafsson out of his net. Look out, that could have been dangerous for Frölunda. As Nyberg controls in his own corner, takes a check, moves it behind the net. Nyberg getting it back now along the end boards. Will play this up to Christopher N. Out of his reach, however, as it finds its way to the blue line, but not out. N from behind his own net will play this to the corner. Stretch pass up the ice, finds Rosalie Olsen. And now Malmö back the other way, feeding this one out front. All alone is Rhett Rakshani. Rakshani scores! Rhett Rakshani showing great patience, making moves. My goodness, how was he able to get that one in? As Rhett Rakshani gives them the 4-2 lead with 8:52 remaining in the third period. And I don't know if they'll review this one. It looks like there was a bit of contact there between Rakshani and Gustafsson, but it almost looked like Rakshani didn't know what to do with the puck. He kind of blew a tire, made some moves on his way down, and lucky for him, it found its way into the back of the net. Take a look at the replay. And it looks like Rakshani actually gets tripped up by Gustafsson. Looks like he gets tripped up by the butt end of his stick. And that's why he falls over, but tries to get Gustafsson coming to the right, goes back on him. But watch this, right there. Butt end of Rakshani's, or the butt end of Gustafsson's stick takes out the left skate of Rakshani, but still able to jam it home. Now it looks like they are going to review this one. Malmö fans not happy about it. I didn't see anything personally there that would negate this goal. But just because there was a bit of contact between Rakhshani and Gustafsson, they will review this one, but I expect it to be fairly quick. And the main reason I think this one will stand is because the contact initiated by Gustafsson, clearly onside there. And Rakhshani doesn't interfere with his ability to take, or his ability to make the save. Or maybe a little bit there, but and this could be interesting because here in the SHL, of course, contact in the crease with the goaltender is usually an immediate whistle. But the fact, like I said, contact initiated by Gustafsson as he takes Rakhshani out with the butt end of his stick. Right there, he's not in the crease at that moment either. And I think that's what they're reviewing. Rakhshani's skate out of the crease when Gustafsson makes contact with it with his stick. And so I think this goal will stand, as the referee taking his time reviewing it. A little bit more complicated than I had originally anticipated. But if this does stand, it'll be Red Rakhshani's first playoff goal. And now we do have a decision upcoming here. As the arena gets very quiet. And it's a good goal for Red Rakhshani as Malmö take the 4-2 lead with less than 9 minutes remaining. Red Rakhshani very effective against Frölunda this season. 5 points against the Indians in the regular season, 2 goals and 3 assists. And Malmö get that insurance goal here in the third period. Redhawks controlling as Daniel Czar moves this one into the offensive zone, back to the blue line, but not out. And now Malmö looking for more as Ekberg, or rather Forsberg, gets taken off the puck. Widerstrom takes a heavy check. Arell along his own end boards, gives it up to Widerstrom. Leonard looking for the centering pass, and they score. Sebastian Stolberg brings it back within 1. This game far from over as Stolberg gets his first of the postseason. Widerstrom gets stripped of the puck, but watch this, he gets it back right here. And then out front for Stolberg, who sends that one home. Alsenfelt looking the wrong way on this one. Doesn't know where the puck is. And by the time he realizes it, it's in the back of the net as Frölunda bringing this game back within 1. Long shot into the corner. Lundqvist will play this one behind the net. And now Warg in the corner, taking a hard check there. And now Frölunda will take a penalty here. I believe it's Joel Lundqvist. As this will be touched up by Almquist, and Malmö will go to the man advantage with 7:57 remaining here in the third period. It's going to be a tripping call against John Nyberg. Or rather, it's going to go against Ryan Lash. Face-off coming to the right of Gustafsson. Malmö looking to restore that 2-goal lead. Top of the circle now for Rakhshani. Rakhshani with the wrister. That one Finds its way, no, off the post, and now another shot, and my goodness, Rosalie Olsen playing goaltender, or rather Jonathan Sigalet playing goaltender there, makes a save as he runs over his man, and this one is played around the boards. Malmö that close to restoring the 2-goal lead as this one is played into the end boards. Frölunda trying to take it back to the line, held in by Rakshani, no it's not, and now short-handed back the other way is Christopher N. N into the offensive zone, that one off a stick, up over the net as Christopher N taken down. And some fast and furious action here as Malmö work it back the other way. 4-on-3 opportunity into the offensive zone. That one poked back by Nyberg, or rather Freiberg, as he'll play it up to N. And now short-handed back the other way is Frölunda as Freiberg takes a hard check, taking off the puck. And now we've got a penalty upcoming to Malmö. And it's going to go against Rhett Rakshani, so we'll have some 4-on-4 action here for the next 67 seconds. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the third period. And this is a great scoring opportunity for Malmö. Not too sure how this one doesn't find the back of the net. As Rakshani lets that one go, hits the corner of the net, and then that one swept off the post. And then watch this, Jonathan Sigalet playing goaltender takes that one right in the chest as Jonathan Sigalet sacrificing the body, as all three of those shots should have found the back of the net. Should have found the back of the net. Jonathan Sigalet just trying to make himself as big as possible there. What a defensive play. Face-off coming to the right of Olsenfeld. And that's the penalty right there, as Rakshani holds onto the stick of Max Freiberg. So some 4-on-4 action here for just over a minute, as Malmö in their own zone will retreat behind the net as Malari plays this to the corner. Now Stefan Warg along the inboards. Get some help from his captain Andemark, and now a centering pass right out front, and they score! Are you kidding me? Jan Mersak is able to find the back of the net, and Frölunda tie things up at 4. What a crazy third period. 4 goals so far, 2 per team. And Malmö just struggling behind their own net, and that is the result of the last 2 goals. And Mersak playing it in front, and it comes off the skate of Anton Malari. I believe actually it was Grundstrom playing it out front. Right off the skate of Malari and past Olsenfeld. And so in less than 2 minutes span, Frölunda answer back to tie things up as Malmö works this back the other way. Arell playing this one in deep. Now from the half boards, Malari, or rather Mantilla, as this one finds its way back to the line to Arell. Now to Mantilla with the heavy shot right on, steered aside by Gustafsson. Olofsson now along the end boards, taken back by Rosalie Olsen. Rosalie Olsen controlling. Through center into the offensive zone along the left side as Rosalie Olsen will play this one all the way around the boards. Back to the line now. Victor Olofsson taking off the puck. Jan Mersak with an opportunity shot right on. Olsenfeld with the glove save. Back to the line now, not out as this one is played to the line, or to the top of the circle as Grundstrom controls. He'll play this one back to the line, over to Donovan, back to Grundstrom. Frölunda now with some life as Mersak comes away with it in the corner. Jan Mersak will play this one to Ryan Lash. Lash to the top of the circle, back to Donovan, quickly back to Victor Olofsson, but out of his, or bounces over his stick, so he's forced back to the neutral ice. And now Donovan controlling into the offensive zone along the left side. Ryan Lash playing this one into the corner. And now Jan Mersak back to Lash. Lash, top of the circle to Grundstrom. Back to Grundstrom with the shot right on. Olsenfeld with the save. Rebound out front. That one comes just wide of the net. As Frölunda look for their third in as many minutes here to break this tie. Top of the circle, Donovan controlling. One-time attempt, shot right on. Olsenfelt with the glove save. 5:07 remaining here in the third period as Frölunda turning up the heat. Face-off coming to the left of Olsenfelt. Back to the line as Frölunda will control. It's Rasmus Dahlin from the circle, lets a shot go, hits a body out front, and Malmö will clear the zone as this one finds its way all the way back into the Frölunda end. Played off the boards, and now in the corner it's Rasmus Dahlin. Back the other way, Joel Lundqvist. Now it's center, this one is played to Almquist. Almquist into the offensive zone. Plays that one off the end boards to the far corner. Hjalmarsson will play this one in deep. Lundqvist can't control. Now off the back of the net, bit of an odd bounce there as Malmö will try and work it back the other way now. Up along the left side, top of the circle. It's Alvarez controlling behind the net. Robin Alvarez still with possession of the puck. Quick turnaround shot, hits a body out front. Alvarez gets it back. One slap shot attempt, hits a body out front as well, as this one won't clear the zone, but Malmö will take a penalty here. It's going to be Robin Alvarez for interference. Oh no, he's going to take a slashing penalty as he has some words for the referee. And this is a dangerous opportunity for Frölunda as they have been absolutely on fire over the last 4 minutes of game time. And yep, can't really debate that one as Alvarez hefty chop to the stick of Christopher N. Not too sure why Alvarez is upset about that one. Can't really argue that, especially after seeing the replay. Frölunda with a great opportunity here to find their third of the period to break this 4-4 tie. Fourth opportunity on the man advantage for Frölunda. Haven't been able to capitalize yet as Malmö will send this the length of the ice. Behind the net now, Matt Donovan will play this up along the right side. Into the far corner, quick turnaround, back to the line, but held in by Donovan as Frölunda will get set up now. Matt Donovan to Jan Mursak. Mursak down for Olofsson. Olofsson back to Mursak. Mursak loses the handle on the puck as Malmö will send this the length of the ice. 30 seconds lapsed on the man advantage. Donovan controlling now behind his own net. Up along the left side. Westerholm into the offensive zone, trying to center that one out front. Hits a stick, deflects to the half boards. Now Grundstrom controlling. He'll play this one to Donovan. Matt Donovan playing this one down low for Ryan Lash. High slot, faking the shot, lets the shot go now. That one hits a stick and deflects to the half boards as Olofsson playing this one back to the line to Donovan. Donovan fakes the shot, that hits a stick as well. Hustling over is Ryan Lash as he's able to move this one in deep now from the circle. Outweights the man, lets the shot go, he rings it off the crossbar. Victor Olofsson that close to taking the 5-4 lead. In the corner now as Frölunda still pressuring. Grundstrom controlling from the dot, trying to feed that one back door, not able to, as Malmö will send this one the length of the ice. Gustafsson leaves there for his defenseman who picks it up behind the net with less than 3 minutes to play. Through the neutral ice, he'll gain center and now lifts this one deep into the offensive zone. Lundqvist coming away with it. Rasmus Dahlin from the high slot, right out front, back to Dahlin, he takes the shot, and that one is saved by Olsenfelt. Beautiful little give and goal there between Hjalmarsson and Dahlin. Back to the line with 5 seconds to play on the man advantage. Westerholm playing this one down low. Back to Dahlin with the shot, and he scores. Rasmus Dahlin from the circle breaks the tie, and Frölunda take the 5-4 lead with 2:14 remaining in the third period. My goodness, Frölunda with a great comeback. At the 8.5 minute mark to go, Frölunda found themselves down by 2. They're now on top by 1. What a hockey game. The young Rasmus Dahlin looked like he didn't actually get as much of that as he intended to, as it kind of looked like it kind of fluttered off the blade of his stick. But either way, finds the back of the net. Pops the bottle. And Frölunda with the 5-4 lead as the Indians bench goes crazy. Dali with his first goal of the postseason. Frölunda just over 2 minutes away from tying up the series. Still a lot of time to play, however, as this one finds its way back to the line. And now a shot wide of the net off a body. Finds its way to the corner. Malmö still controlling in the offensive zone, looking for the backdoor pass. Where's the puck? Jamming away at it in the crease. And now they'll whistle it down. And now Friedrich Storm going after John Nyberg. Has a scrum in front of the net with a pile of bodies. Stops the play. Get the overhead view here. Now that one is frozen, I think, along. There it is. You can see it as Gustafsson covers up with his glove. No way that one was ever in the back of the net. And now we've got a timeout called for Malmö. As head coach Peter Anderson tries to rally the troops with 1:50 remaining here in the third period. 3 unanswered goals by Frölunda in the span of about 6 minutes, 2 of which came in about 20 seconds. Malmö faithful still getting chant going on, hoping their team can tie this up late, but Rasmus Dahlin, the young 17-year-old who's playing well beyond his years, breaks the scoreless tie and at the moment has the game-winning goal. Net empty for the Redhawks. 1:50 remaining here in the third period. Able to control off the face-off is Arell as he'll fire this one in deep along the end boards. Now to the corner, back to the line, as Arell will send this one cross ice. One-time attempt right on, and Gustafsson with the left pad save as this one is attempted to chop down low. Handemark able to come away with it as he'll poke this one to the end boards. Trying to center it out front. That one is poked, and now a quick turnaround shot. Is it on target? No, this will be an icing call going against Frölunda with 1:25 remaining here in the third period. What a hockey game we've had here so far, as Frölunda in the first period looked heavily outmatched. Gave up 2 goals to Malmö in the third period, but are able to score 3 in the last 8 minutes. And currently have the lead. Jonathan Siglet in the corner. And now this one finds its way to the side of the net. That one back to the line and all the way down the ice. This will be another icing call going against Frölunda. Johan Gustafsson having a discussion with the referee as this faceoff comes to his left. 1 second added to the clock. Clean win back to the end boards as Siglet will play this one to the far corner. Freiberg chopping this one down the ice. No icing on the play. Rakshani collecting in his own corner. Rosalie Olsen coming away with it. And now Nyberg sends it wide, or rather Freiberg sends it wide of the open net. 60 seconds to play here in the third period. 5-4 the score for Frölunda. Malmö with the net empty, can't move it out to neutral ice, however, as Rakshani controls at his own blue line. Working it back the other way, we've got a Redhawk down on the ice, and this will draw a whistle. Lars Brigman doubled over on his way to the bench, didn't catch what happened as it happened away from the play. Lars Brigman at center ice there is just going to get tangled up with Freiberg. Freiberg didn't see him, obviously, just backs into him. Brigman looks like he takes the worst of it. But here we see the opportunity for Freiberg and just kind of fans on the attempt as it comes off the end of his, or off the heel of his blade there. Had a chance to ice it, but you see a bit of frustration there shown by Freiberg on the bench. However, Olsen fell back in between his pipes as Frölunda will try and keep this puck in the offensive zone as much as possible, but Malmö will move it back the other way now. Rakshani now into the offensive zone along the left side. That shot doesn't find its way on target. It'll find its way all the way down the ice. And this will be an icing call going against Frölunda with 26 seconds remaining. Malmö with the net empty. win here. Very important for either team. Malmo's been dominating the face-off circle all game long. Bit of a scramble draw played off the boards, and now out to neutralize as the Redhawks will be forced to clear the zone. Alvarez turning right back into the offensive zone along the left side. He'll feed this one in deep. Right there to collect is Forsell as this puck finds its way over to Rakshani. Rakshani, the one-time attempt, finds its way off a body. And now from the top of the circle, 5 seconds remaining. Malmo still pressuring as that shot finds its way on target. Now a rebound right out front. That one sent wide. The buzzer will sound and Frölunda will hold on at the end of a hectic game. Come away with the 5-4 victory and tie the series at 1. What an unbelievable performance by the Frölunda Indians in the last half of this third period as they found themselves down by 2 and come away with 3 goals in the last 8 minutes. And here we'll see the final scramble before the buzzer, and there you see that last opportunity sent just off the backside of one of the Frölunda Indians. It looks like it was John Nyberg getting a piece of that one, which looked like it was bound for the back of the net. But Frölunda with a well-earned victory here tonight evens up the series at 1. Taking a look at third period stats now. Shots on goal 12-8 in favor of Frölunda, and a 5-goal period to finish this one as Frölunda with 3 in the last 8.5 minutes get the 5-4 victory. Missed shots 5-2 in favor of Frölunda. Hits 5-3 in favor of Malmö. Faceoffs 11-10 in favor of Frölunda. 3 power play opportunities for Frölunda in that third period. 5 power play shots. However, they weren't able to take advantage with a man up. 1 power play opportunity for Malmö, 1 power play shot, but both teams with 100% penalty killing in the third frame. Taking a look at final game stats now. Shots on goal 33-21 in favor of the Malmö Redhawks. Missed shots 16-11 in favor of Frölunda. Hits 22-16 in favor of Malmö. Very physical game between these two teams, and expect the physicality to just get ramped up from here on out as we've got ourselves a tied series. Faceoffs 37-20 in favor of Malmö. Power plays 4-2 in favor of Frölunda. 6 power play shots for the Indians, 2 for the Redhawks. Both teams, however, with 100% penalty killing in this one.